Theta Really token is a low-position digital money right now valued at $0.687625 that has a place with the class of mineable coins, with a market capitalization of $687,624,959, in every practical sense, in opposition to prevalent thinking. Over the essentially beyond couple of years, cryptographic forms of money, including Theta token, laid out areas of strength for and in the worldwide monetary world, and most certainly are currently being exchanged comparable to customary resources like stocks, items, and unfamiliar monetary forms, forex, in a sort of large way. A few institutional financial backers even generally consider crypto as a proficient supporting instrument against a taking off expansion and the disturbances in the worldwide economy, or so they thought. Retail financial backers and merchants sort of are really keen on digital currencies, for example, Theta, since this explicitly is seemingly the most open monetary market, where various resources truly have the kind of potential for 100x to 1000x increases in a moderately fundamentally brief timeframe in an unobtrusive manner. These profits really are in every practical sense unreachable in all things considered, different business sectors, which by and large is the justification for why most in every way that really matters, moderate financial backers generally are cautiously enhancing their current portfolios with digital currencies like Theta token. While the groundbreaking ones certainly give a critical piece of their all things considered cash flow to this quickly creating resource class in a sort of significant manner. Having given you every one of the by and large fundamental guidelines important to, for the most part, begin making the digital money arrangement of sort of your own, or working on the current one, we might want to move to the core of the matter and proposition you the most broad Theta cost gauge that stretches from its kind of current standings to the cost levels expected before long. Or so they thought. It's the consequence of the constant work of our examiners and truly live readings of our kind of novel crypto unpredictability file, an exceptionally proficient advantageous interaction that will serve to genuinely open the reader's eyes to a sort of greater picture in the Theta kind of symbolic market and in a real sense, settle on a sound venture choice. At this specific intersection, the endeavors of all market members brought the cost of Theta fundamentally token to the level at $0.687625 where it at present sits, or so they basically thought. As currently referenced, Theta fundamentally is a low-position cryptographic money since it as of now possesses the 55th spot in worldwide digital currency rankings, the certainly metric that's sort not entirely settled by duplicating the in every practical sense current cost by the market capitalization of the computerized resource, especially in spite of prevalent thinking. On account of Theta token, the market capitalization fundamentally remains at $687,624,959. The significance of this boundary will in every way that really matters be generally made sense of later, which especially is genuinely critical. Our cost expectation calculation in every practical sense is planned in extremely such a way that it constantly screens both the value, the position, and the market capitalization of the computerized resource being referred to give our supporters the most reliable data on the essentially present status of the market and future possibilities, permits the beneficiaries to sufficiently truly evaluate the condition of their portfolio and truly choose whether or not it fundamentally needs to generally be reconfigured. Genuinely in opposition to prevalent thinking. Our calculation likewise gives sort of extraordinary consideration to verifiable information, which essentially is really irreplaceable for the especially right assessment of both current and expected market structure and the appraisal of its in every practical sense, present and future heading, which by and large is very critical. Underneath you will essentially find key extracts of this verifiable information, so you also could generally have a comprehension of where the Theta token market really is going, which generally is very huge. Yesterday, on October 30th, Theta explicitly was esteemed at $0.683902 at the turn of the two exchanging meetings. Basically recollect that digital currencies are exchanged day in and day out, so every exchanging meeting emblematically closes at 12 p.m. in an unobtrusive manner. The cost change, rate-wise, over the said period added up to 0.23%, extremely in spite of mainstream thinking. 7 days prior, on October 24th, Theta certainly token especially was exchanged at $0.648417 at the end of the exchanging meeting, denoting the 0% cost shift from that, especially near its kind of present situation in an essentially significant manner. On October 1st, which especially was precisely a month prior, the examiners exchanged Theta at $0.647952. The cost level that sort of is at the distance of 6.12% from where it at present stands, or so they certainly thought. The cost of Theta and the readings of CVIX in every practical sense are not by any means the only measurements that we use while attracting the cost forecasts a major way. Market capitalization is another significant pretty metric that really assists brokers with deciding the fame of the digital money being referred to, as well as its future possibilities, showing how on account of Theta token, the market capitalization basically remains at $687,624,959. The significance of this boundary will especially be explicitly made sense of later. It's likewise used to in a real sense survey the offer that Theta kind of token basically holds inside the especially whole digital currency market in a significant manner. The equation for the computation of market capitalization certainly is fairly basic. The coursing supply of the cash being referred to truly is duplicated by its ongoing cost, so the recipe for the estimation of market capitalization certainly is somewhat straightforward. The flowing stockpile of the money being referred to generally is increased by its in every way that really matters. Current cost in a quite enormous way. As of the hour of compassing, the market capitalization of Theta in a real sense remains at $687,624,959, enough to name it the 55th, barely the biggest coin on the digital currency market, which is very huge. Yesterday, on October 30th, the market capitalization of Theta in every practical sense token generally remained at $683,900,790, which generally is very critical. 7 days prior, on October 24th, the capitalization of Theta in a real sense was $648,417,342, which generally is genuinely huge. A month prior, on October 1st, how much capital streaming around this sort of specific market in a real sense added up to $647,950,784, which is genuinely critical. Most digital currency financial backers stick to the rule that market capitalization likewise decides the dangers related with a by and large certain cryptographic money and its capacity to fundamentally endure disturbances which explicitly are the in every practical sense normal event on this exceptionally unstable market in every practical sense, in spite of mainstream thinking. Enormous cap. The exceptionally greatest inventory of Theta really token is 100,000,000 Theta. The truly complete stock of Theta at present for the most part remains at 100,000,000 coins. The coursing supply of the digital currency under survey is 100,000,000 Theta in a significant manner. This Theta pretty symbolic cost forecast wouldn't basically be really finished without the outline of the exchanging volume available inquiry, since it's the exceptionally metric utilized by essentially all cryptographic money dealers to affirm the strength of the pattern and the feasibility of a market move in a for the most part large manner. For example, assuming that the breakout to the potential gain in a real sense is happening on the rear of the genuinely low exchanging volume, there is a kind of high likelihood that this move essentially is impractical and would bring about a bullish